Smoke detector placement is crucial for ensuring adequate warning in case of a fire. The distance a smoke detector can be from a bedroom and still provide adequate protection is influenced by several factors, including the layout of the home, the presence of intervening walls or closed doors, and local building codes. While a specific distance like 23 feet is mentioned, it's important to understand the underlying principles and consult local regulations for definitive guidance. Smoke detectors should be installed in each bedroom, outside each separate sleeping area in the immediate vicinity of the bedrooms, and on every level of the home, including basements. When determining the placement of smoke detectors outside sleeping areas, consider the following. Firstly, the goal is to ensure that the alarm is loud enough to wake sleeping occupants. Secondly, intervening walls and closed doors can significantly reduce the audibility of the alarm. Thirdly, smoke detectors should be located where they will be effective in detecting smoke reaching sleeping areas. Smoke detectors should generally be located on the ceiling or high on a wall. When mounting on the wall, they should be placed within 12 inches of the ceiling. Avoid placing smoke detectors near windows, doors, or air vents, as drafts can interfere with their ability to detect smoke. Ionization smoke detectors are generally more responsive to flaming fires, while photoelectric smoke detectors are generally more responsive to smoldering fires. It's recommended to install both types of smoke detectors or combination smoke detectors that incorporate both technologies. Interconnected smoke detectors are highly recommended. When one smoke detector detects smoke, all interconnected smoke detectors will sound an alarm. This provides an earlier warning, especially if a fire starts in a remote part of the home. Regularly test smoke detectors to ensure they are functioning properly. Most smoke detectors have a test button that can be pressed to activate the alarm. Replace the batteries in smoke detectors at least once a year or according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Consider using long-life batteries that can last for up to 10 years. Replace smoke detectors every 10 years, or sooner if they malfunction. Smoke detectors have a limited lifespan and their sensors can become less sensitive over time. Local building codes and fire safety regulations may specify additional requirements for smoke detector placement and installation. Consult with your local fire department or building inspector to ensure compliance. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, provides comprehensive guidelines for smoke detector installation and maintenance. NFPA 72, the National Fire Alarm and Signaling Code, is a widely recognized standard for fire alarm systems. Building codes often reference NFPA 72 for specific requirements. Some jurisdictions may have stricter requirements than the NFPA recommendations. Always check with local authorities to determine the applicable codes. When evaluating the distance of a smoke detector from a bedroom, consider the potential fire hazards in the area. For example, if there is a kitchen or other area with a higher risk of fire near the bedrooms, additional smoke detectors may be necessary. The shape and size of the hallway or area outside the bedrooms can also affect smoke detector placement. In long hallways, multiple smoke detectors may be needed to ensure adequate coverage. Consider the sleeping habits and any hearing impairments of the occupants. Louder alarms or visual notification devices may be necessary for individuals who are hard of hearing. Some smoke detectors are equipped with strobe lights or bed shakers to alert individuals with hearing impairments. Document the location of all smoke detectors in the home and keep a record of when they were installed and last tested. This information can be helpful for maintenance and inspections. Regularly inspect smoke detectors for dust and debris. Dust can accumulate on the sensors and reduce their sensitivity. Clean smoke detectors with a vacuum cleaner or a soft brush. Avoid using water or cleaning solutions as these can damage the sensors. If a smoke detector sounds a false alarm, investigate the cause and take steps to prevent it from happening again. Common causes of false alarms include steam from showers, cooking fumes, and dust. Consider using smoke detectors with hush features that allow you to temporarily silence the alarm for a short period of time. When choosing smoke detectors, look for models that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories or all. UL-listed smoke detectors have been tested to meet specific safety standards. Consider installing carbon monoxide detectors in addition to smoke detectors. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can be deadly. Carbon monoxide detectors should be installed near sleeping areas. Combination smoke and carbon monoxide detectors are also available. Educate all family members about fire safety and the importance of smoke detectors. Conduct regular fire drills to practice escape routes and emergency procedures. Ensure that everyone knows the sound of the smoke alarm and what to do when it sounds. Have a fire escape plan that includes at least 2 ways out of each room. Designate a meeting place outside the home where everyone can gather after escaping. Practice the fire escape plan at least twice a year. Keep hallways and stairways clear of clutter to ensure easy passage during an emergency. Install fire extinguishers in strategic locations throughout the home and teach family members how to use them. Consider installing a home fire sprinkler system. Fire sprinklers can quickly suppress a fire and prevent it from spreading. Home fire sprinkler systems are becoming increasingly affordable and are required in some new construction. Store flammable materials properly and keep them away from heat sources. Never leave cooking unattended and always turn off appliances when not in use. Have your heating system and other appliances professionally inspected and maintained regularly. Be aware of potential fire hazards in your home and take steps to eliminate them. By following these guidelines and consulting with local authorities, you can ensure that your home is adequately protected by smoke detectors. Remember that smoke detectors are an essential part of a comprehensive fire safety plan. They can provide early warning of a fire, giving you and your family time to escape safely. Consistent maintenance and regular testing are crucial for ensuring that smoke detectors function properly. Furthermore, it's important to stay informed about the latest fire safety technologies and best practices. Attend community fire safety events or take online courses to learn more about fire prevention and emergency preparedness. By taking proactive steps to protect your home from fire, you can significantly reduce the risk of fire-related injuries and fatalities. Consider the specific needs of your household when choosing and installing smoke detectors. For example, if you have pets, you may want to choose smoke detectors that are less sensitive to pet dander. If you have young children, you may want to choose smoke detectors that have a child safety lock to prevent them from being tampered with. If you have elderly residents, ensure the smoke detectors have a loud enough alarm to wake them up. Regularly review and update your fire escape plan as your family's needs change. As children grow older, they may need to learn new escape routes. If you make any changes to your home, such as adding new rooms or renovating existing ones, be sure to update your smoke detector placement accordingly. Properly installed and maintained smoke detectors can save lives. Take the time to learn about smoke detector placement and maintenance and make sure your home is adequately protected. By following these guidelines and staying informed, you can create a safer home for yourself and your family. If you have any questions about smoke detector placement or fire safety, contact your local fire department or building inspector for assistance. They can provide valuable information and guidance tailored to your specific needs.